Shalom Yasharallah. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Rachakodash.
Rachakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule on, who taught us this truth. And salutations to all the occupants pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. We're the brothers from the Great Millstone camp here in Chicago, and Lord willing, there's an edifying lesson. All right. So, here it is. We noticed that Sakari was observing the Passover with some bottle service girls at a club or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is folly, man. All right. And it's not to pick on them specifically. It could have been any camp, man. All right. We have to address this in Israel that shit is going off.
Right, because if Israel sees that, they're gonna think that's the way to keep it.
Right.
So we gotta say like the scriptures say, you know, if I may get this right quick,
Come
we gotta be an example. We're gonna be leaders. We're leaders in this. We're set to do the will of the Lord, so we can show the people what the will of the Lord is.
That's right. Yeah.
This is okay. This is Romans 12:2. It says, "And be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Which that is the complete opposite of this. That would all of that look worldly.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like a Saturday night at the club. It says,
Mm-hmm.
"But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai." Right? So we're supposed to prove what's acceptable to the Lord, what's perfect to the Lord, so that people when they turn back to the Lord, they'll follow those steps and please Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Right.
You know, we're set to be those examples, man. How to act, especially in the Passover. That's one of the most that's the most important, high holy day that we keep. You know,
Yeah.
and for Sakari and them to show that that folly that they did. Basically saying it's okay. For those newcomers. Hey, that's going off, man. You know,
Right.
and we have to show them exactly. I mean, we're not gonna get it perfect. We're here to rehearse the righteous acts, but to the best of our ability, do it as perfect as we can. Like the scriptures say, a holy convocation, solemn. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and just the stories, man. The Passover, how everybody was dying. Elder Uriah always points that out. How you will be hearing screams and all that. The scriptures say what that there was a scream that has never been before upon Egypt before Egypt, and a scream that will never be after. That's how crazy they were, and how loud and how you know they were
Mm-hmm.
screaming, man. So imagine that in this time, and then not just that, Yahweh Shai's Passover. Yahweh Shai's crucifixion, which happened on the Passover. You know
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta.
that.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that wasn't a time to be all happy and lollygagging, and there's a lot. There's a lot of things in that video where you could just point out what was wrong, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, bottle service girls. And not even it. The elder Yeshua, he made that point. At least IUIC has them, but they're all covered and they're part of that. These women had nothing to do with that.
Right.
They had blonde. Like the verb, they had blonde hair. Those guys didn't even know him. Now you're inviting people um unworthy, you know,
Yeah.
to the Passover. And not even that, woman, man. Women are supposed to be there. The Lord said that three times in a year shall all your men come before me.
Mm-hmm.
And the Passover is out of those three is the most important one, man. You know?
Right. Yeah. If I may say, you gotta think about Yahweh Shai. All right, he was that perfect sacrifice for all Israel, man. All right, you gotta really consider the pain that he went through, man, to bring us back to the Lord. And you guys are in this nightclub, like I'm sorry.
Type scenario.
Yeah, yeah in a nightclub type scenario, right? Which that scene is every fucking weekend here in America in Babylon, right? Prior to this sea thing that's going on, that's where you find Jake at, man, on the weekends. Yeah, right. And there was nothing holy about that whole video, man. Like that's not how the Lord wants you to deal in this thing, man. Barakatha. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I got it right here.
Go ahead.
This is Exodus 12 and 16. It says, and this is when the Lord was explaining on how we should keep the Passover, what we should do, right? It says, Exodus 12 and 16, and in the first day there shall be an holy convocation, a holy gathering, a separate gathering, something that would be different from everything else because of how highly we're supposed to honor this. It says, and like the brother said, that didn't look like that. It looked like a regular ass Saturday night here in America, Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and in the seventh day there shall be a holy convocation to you. No matter what work shall be done in them, save that which every man must eat. That only may be done of you. You see? So it tells you to have a holy convocation, man. The Lord doesn't consider that holy.
Right. Here it is. They're getting bottle service, having a good old time. All right, but during the Passover, we have to eat in haste. We have to be solemn and eat in haste, remembering Egypt. All right, because we're coming out of Egypt. You see. All right, we didn't have time to party or make bread or you know what I'm saying. Like we were moving in haste. We knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying.
It's a tradition. It's a we as a nation went through something. The Lord saved us, and because of how great the salvation was, the Lord said what to keep it as a memorial.
Right,
so mimic it. You see, you Isa be doing that shit with his civil wars and all that. They be
the reenactments.
The reenactments.
Yeah,
that's them worshiping that because it was what. It was a time, an important time in their history.
Yeah, small victory for them.
Yeah. So same thing with us. And we weren't partying and doing all that. Like the brother said, we're supposed to take it serious and mimic and remember how we were in Egypt and how the Lord delivered us. Mm-hmm. And we were scared, man. We were like, oh shit,
And Yahushua as well. You know what I mean? Because he was beat and spit on and smacked and ridiculed, mocked. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he suffered so much. You gotta consider what's going on, man. Right now, that the Lord is suffering for you, for us, and you guys are fucking around like this. That shit is folly, man. All right. Could you imagine King David? All right, who's Moses, all right, being there, what he would have done, all right, or any other righteous men, what they would have done. Fuck, man. Here, let me give you this. This is let me get this. This is Exodus chapter 32. I'll start at 26. Then Moses stood in the gate of the camp and said, "Who is on the Lord's side? Let him come up." Or Sakia, let him come unto me. And all the sons of Levi gathered themselves together unto him. And he said unto them, Thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai of Israel. I'm sorry?
Salakia.
You had something?
Start at 18 and 19 and skip to that.
Oh, okay, kind.
Because this is why he was saying that. This is why he was he was saying what he's saying that in those verses.
Oh, about the calf, yeah.
Brother read. You know, because
Okay.
he caught him what?
Con Exodus 32 and 18, and
Oh,
he's
17.
17, Salakia.
Yeah.
Exodus 32 and 17, and when Joshua heard the noise of the people as they shouted, he said unto Moses, there is a noise of war in the camp. And he said, it is not the voice of them that shout for mastery, neither is it the voice of them that cry for being overcome, but the noise of them that sing do I hear.
Right. So he was here nothing but partying, having fun. Yeah. You know, the same thing that was going in that club.
Yeah.
You know, they had some probably murder playing. You know, back
Yeah.
in Egypt. You know, some singing music and just acting like niggas, man. You know,
Con.
he could hear. They could hear all the way. You know, before they even got there.
Con. Verse 19, Exodus 32 and 19. And it came to pass, as soon as he came nigh unto the camp, that he saw the calf and the dancing, and Moses' anger waxed hot, and he cast the tables out of his hands and brake them beneath the mount.
See, so what he saw them dancing. What were they doing in that video?
They
You
were
know,
dancing.
they were dancing or whatever.
Or
Whatever they.
two-stepping, or,
Huh?
yeah, they were going with the folly, man. They were going with the
You
music.
know,
Yeah.
if that even they even consider that dancing, man, they should have, you know.
Con. Let me jump down verse 26, Exodus 32 and 26. Then Moses stood in the gate of the camp and said, who is on the Lord's side? Let him come unto me. And all the sons of Levi gathered themselves together unto him. And he said unto them, thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai of Israel, put every man his sword by his side, and go in and out from gate to gate throughout the camp, and slay every man his brother, and every man his companion, and every man his neighbor. All right? And the children of Levi did according to the word of Moses, and there fell of the people that day about 3,000 men. For Moses had said, consecrate yourselves today to the Lord, even every man upon his son and upon his brother, that he may bestow upon you a blessing this day. All right. And obviously when you read this account, back then, our people immediately started going off, man. Showing you how stiff necked and rebellious our people are, man. And like in that video, man, I'm telling you, if the Lord would have showed up in that very moment, everybody in that little nightclub, you guys would have been slaughtered, man.
Yeah.
All right? Because the Lord came like a thief in the night, or would have came like a thief in the night, and you guys would have been, got you unawares, man. You guys would have been all fucked up in that place, man. All right? Because you're not observing the Lord, man. Here it is, we're rehearsing the righteous acts like Judges 5 and 11, and you guys are in the fucking club saying it's the Passover. That shit is folly, man. All right? That is unacceptable. And that's why you brothers, you in that group, you guys got to repent, man. You guys got to you really pray to the Lord and wake up. All right? Because, shit like this is just showing you who has the 100% truth in Israel, man. And it's Great Millstone, time and time again. All right? The apostles and others of Great Millstone. You see? Because these guys came out with an Instagram post saying one camp kills a young sister, one camp said you can do it in the butt, one camp says you can rape women. And y'all mad at us for some bottle service girls in a nightclub? Yes, man. All right? Because it's the Passover. This whole week is very fucking serious, man. Real serious. All right? And let's address this one camp says you can rape women. Listen, rape is in the scriptures, and it tells the scriptures address how to deal with that situation. All right? And if we're over here raping women in Great Millstone, where's the proof? Where's the evidence? All right?
Not even that. He teaches what we teach. Sakari don't teach no different from us. You know, their leader. You know, he was from one of our camps. They damn near teach the same thing. So he's being a hypocrite.
Gone.
You know.
But see, like Amos 3:3, can two walk together unless they agree? You know what I'm saying? The answer is no, man. All right. That's why we're against shit like this, man. This shit is folly. It's not a time for, Ecclesiastes, the third chapter tells you there's a time and place for everything, man. All right. Here it is. There's 3 times, right? It's 3 times out of the year where we're supposed to present ourselves before the Lord, right?
3. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the Passover, man. All right, it's like you don't consider what you're involved in, man. All right, you don't consider what's going on. You don't consider what the Lord has done for us. All right, really for the elect, because you guys are on some folly, man. The Lord's not coming to save Jake like that, man. Like Moses, man. Moses was in the spirit, in Exodus 32. Oh, Levites came onto him, and hey, he's like, go slay them, man. All right, for what? To put away wickedness from Israel, man. All right. That's why you're not supposed to take this liberty that we have right now and fuck around and do stupid ass shit like that. This is your salvation. All right. You got to be doing this with fear and trembling. All right. Because those that endure to the end, the same shall be saved, man. And we got to make it to the end. All right. Like Elder Uriah keeps bringing out lately about the apostles. Some of the apostles that he spoke to that visited Chicago, they even said, I don't know if I'm going to make it. You see what I'm saying? You got to have that fear, man. Doing everything that you could possibly do in your utmost, ability to try to make it, man. These guys seem very comfortable. Like during the Passover, they're in this nightclub, a bottle service, and you know what I mean? Like they've already made it or something, man. They're just chilling. They're cooling, man. The Lord's going to visit you people, man. All right? Like a thief in the night, man. You guys are going to be caught unawares, man. Because you guys are in the world, man. That's some worldly ass shit. So you got a precept?
No.
So I'm going to try not to ramble, but it's just, that shit is folly.
God, this is Philippians 2:15. It says that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of Yahweh, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world. And that wasn't shining as lights, it would have been more honorable if you would have recorded you guys keeping it, solemn, even though we're, we keep it to ourselves. We don't, when we keep the Passover, we don't post it on camera. But if you did, that would at least been more honorable, but you did the complete opposite,
Yeah.
You made it as an unholy thing. Like you mixed it with the uncleanness of this world, and the Most High doesn't want to have anything, concerning his word, his name, him, tied to any wickedness. It's, you gotta separate the clean from the unclean, and you guys didn't make that separation.
Right.
You made it seem like that's what it was. That was okay, So now you're not blameless,
And without rebuke, yeah.
Yeah. Now you're, because everybody's getting on you, Hey, and like the brother said, weren't you guys, in front of a strip club condemning these women that did that? And then you want to hire that? That did,
Well,
don't bottle service girls work at the strip club?
Right. I mean, they're trying to say because they still had some clothes on, but that's just too provocative, man. All right. Knowing that you're an Israelite and how our women should be covered up,
right?
That should have vexed you right there, man. That bottle service bitch. All right. That shit should have vexed you, man. Our women are not supposed to be like that. We here in Israel, we got princesses, man. But you 2/3 motherfucking niggas, man, you want our women to be bitches, man, and that's why 2/3 of them are gonna go along with you, man, and perish on this side. All right, this is a bad example of how to keep the Passover. all right, or what the Passover represents, man. It's a very bad example of what they showed, man. And they think it's nothing. It's like a light thing, like they weren't in the wrong or anything. It's just fucking folly, man.
Yeah. Yeah, amongst the crooked and perverse generation, now they're gonna look at us like you guys ain't no different from us. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you guys are over there partying and all that. That's how you keep the Passover. Or they might be like, damn, that's how you keep the Passover. Let me join them. You know, for the wrong reasons.
Right.
You know. Anything else?
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that was basically it. You know, that's not how you keep the Passover, man. And the scripture say, "He that eateth unworthily is damned if he eateth."
Mm-hmm.
You know, so hey, you're really bringing destruction upon yourselves, man. You know, and those that felt bad, you know, that were in there, you should have said something.
Right.
You know, you should have said something to, brought it up. Or you should have left. You know.
God.
But hey, we're closer to the end, and really, this only proves who has the truth and who doesn't. You know, more and more of these camps keep getting exposed. You had IUIC and USDPK fighting for a corner. You know, Fopi and them getting into a fight. You know, every camp is getting exposed now, man. You know, who's speaking the truth and who's not. You know, so really, we ain't worried about it. You know, at the end of the day, people are gonna know, and it's showing. You know, so with that, hopefully you brothers were edified, and we're gonna end it by giving all praises and glory to
To
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem
Bahashem
Yahushai,
Yahushai, Bahashem
Bahashem
Kakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yasharala that rule well, and salutations to you Akim out in the highways and the byways, preaching His word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba.
Abba.